So there's a lot of changes that happen to Ryu. A lot of people say that he had the biggest buff next to Jamie. So this move, the Hashogeki, was pretty much non-existent. A lot of people didn't use it unless they were trying to go into level 3. That's the only time I really saw it used by high level Ryus. Now, the light version is safe on block. It's only -3. You can pressure with this safely without having the risk of being punished, and the actual move along with the medium and hard version, it goes further. So before, when I would do low forward Hashogeki, this would actually whiff sometimes depending on the distance. But now the Hashogeki moves forward, so it should connect all the time. The other buff to the Hashogeki is the hard version, the fierce version. Now, this was always plus. They haven't changed the frame data on this. This is still plus, but the biggest difference on why this move is so important now and why a lot of Ryu players are giving it a lot of praise is because before, when you did this, the pushback on it will leave you outside of throw range, and you cannot walk up and throw. If they're mashing jab in between, they could actually do a counter hit when you walk forward. But now with the hard version, it leaves you point blank throw range, and you're +2 on it. So the fact that you're +2 at point blank, that means you could either go for a throw, strike, or shimmy, which is really important for Ryu's offensive game when he's trying to pressure the opponent safely. So that's actually really big. The fact that, you know, it's plus on block, and you could do 3 different types of, well, 3 that I can count right now, 3 different types of options, which is throw, strike. You could delay strike. The reason why you delay strike is you want to beat delay tech. So if they think that you're going to go for a throw and you do a delay crouching medium punch, for example, or a delay jab, you will hit them out of the throw and get a counter hit. Also, the Denjin version of Hashogeki will also leave you in throw range as well too, and you're plus on block. So that frame data hasn't changed, but the pushback changed on it as well too. And then now in Burnout, when the opponent is in Burnout, you get an extra 4 frames of advantage here. 4 frames of advantage, that means I'm gonna be, what, +1 after the Hashogeki. Yeah, +1. This is super important for Ryu's offensive pressure. I think it's a great buff. Obviously, I want more. I want Denjin stock to be a little bit more flexible. I want to be able to use it when I want to use it versus just defaulting to 1 strength and 1 option for it. I want to be able to charge my Denjin after a move. So instead of just reverting to donkey kick on hit and then Denjin, I want other ways to charge my Denjin safely. So that way I can continue my pressure or just charge up safely without having to worry about it. This is only the 1.5, you know, this is not a true, I mean, this is a balance patch to some characters, but the big balance patch is coming at a later date. They didn't say when. Everyone is leaning towards season 2 in June when Akuma comes out, if or when Akuma comes out in June. So maybe that'll be the big balance patch, and I hope they keep this.